How you all doing? It was my birthday on Tuesday and I got no Transformers at all on the day. That's a quick video, I guess, isn't it? See you next time. No, we're here for a reason. I did actually get what you could say was a Transformer for my birthday, but it just arrived a bit earlier than perhaps Dorian was thinking it would, because he went and sent me lovely Cybertron Dark Crumple Zone. It's like the posh chocolate version of regular Crumple Zone. Like if regular Crumple Zone was normal kind of milk chocolate, this is the really high cocoa content, expensive dark chocolate and strong stuff, I've got to say. Just really nice paintwork that just mixes that kind of tribal tattoo thing that you saw on loads of stuff in the early 2000s, and like this kind of flame motif to make him look more just angry and metal and much more like the big kind of biker gang bruiser that he is. And mate, what a thing to look at this is. Now of course it doesn't really do very much really, you know. Regular Crumple Zone is a bit of an odd thing. These kind of gorilla proportions with massive arms that don't really seem to have enough joints in them, you know. It's like 90% forearm, and then his legs are just, you know, stumpy little bits, and you know, they've got good joints in there, but they're so small that you can't really do a lot to make him look that dynamic or whatever, even with these big massive stealth bomber shoes he's wearing now. But all in all, it's just one of those figures that just, it has such a presence, and the overall look is just so much better than anything you could ever really do with it. It's like, yeah, it's just, it's okay, you know. He makes up for not doing very much. Of course, he's got the flip over cannon engine bits here, and I haven't got a key here to show you it, but you know what the deal is, don't you? They flip up over his shoulders, and they're big missile launchers, and I think you might need new batteries because he makes a weak kind of sound when you do it that's supposed to be like, you know, laser fire. But yeah, what a beast of a thing, you know. Bright green face, big old Master Universe trapjaw thing going on, and some light piping. How long has it been since I had anything with light piping in it? Probably not that long really, but it just feels like with everything we get nowadays being totally devoid of it, it's so nice to go back and get something old. That's the proper nice lighty peepers that properly flare to orangey life like this. And yeah, all this translucent stuff that he's just coated with is great. It just, yeah, adds so much to the kind of photogenic value of this guy. So he's my worthy addition to the collection in terms of what I got for my birthday this time round. But it's not the only figure that I got. Yeah, it's the only Transformer, and okay, I can completely understand if you are one of the 99% of my subscribers who would very much like to just stop watching now because you're not interested in what I'm about to show you. But you never know, you know, there's overlap here, isn't there? People like other things as well, that's okay. So in terms of presents for birthday, I did get the NECA T800 from the T2 3D thing that they did. I went and saw it. It's actually really good in 3D. It felt like a completely different film because I was seeing so much more. Like I could notice loads of stuff on the big screen in 3D. Stuff like how, like, John Connor's foster parents' car is like the same model of Camaro that Bumblebee first showed up in the live action films. I never noticed that before. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, you know, it's a NECA figure. Instantly that makes you think, ew, there's got to be something iffy about it, but he's solid, it's good, holds a gun, comes with the big gold box of like roses that he hides the gun in, and it's a good figure. But the really weird thing I want to talk about here, and I just want someone to explain to me, is why each of his legs are jointed differently. He's got a thigh swivel on this one, but not on this one. And he's got like a ball jointed ankle on this leg, but not on this leg, and he gets a swivel there instead. What? Like, I mean, I know NECA stuff, you know, back in the day, it would be sculpted to assume a particular pose, but the Predator ones aren't, you know? Like, what's going on here? Why are his legs like that? You know, they joint perfectly fine, kind of, mostly. So I don't really see, you know, I can't tell what that pose is that you're supposed to put him in that these joints specifically facilitate. So a bit of an odd one. And then actually moving on to the kind of main event actually of what I got on my birthday, because I went out and about and randomly stumbled upon in a local department store Black Series Landspeeder and Luke with his poncho and everything, and it was like half price, and it was the only one they had left, and I had no idea these were even a thing in shops in this country. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take that home. Yeah, okay. Just one of those kind of really surprising things, and yeah, it's really nice. I like the land speeder. For some reason, I've got no real idea why. It's just always been one of those more iconic Star Wars vehicles to me. Like I've got a little like action fleet one. I had one of the first Lego sets they did of it. And really, when you put it up next to a lot of other Star Wars vehicles, it's a little bit stylistically incongruous, really, isn't it? It's very roundy and very kind of, 50s sci-fi with these big turbine bits at the back here looking like that. I don't know. But this is just really well done. Of course, it's, mostly hollow, being a big 6-inch scale vehicle, which is a bit of a ludicrous kind of thing to think I have in my home now. But, you've got bits like the bonnet opens and like, where does all this detail come from? What is the reference that they've used for all of that? It doesn't happen in the film, does it? And you've got bits like up in the back here as well. It's more detail in there. You get like a compartment there that's empty to put things in. All of the turbine stuff on this exposed bit is painted, and it's all just airbrushed and just really, really well done. And you get the big long stick gun to stick in there to store. And Luke himself is a good figure. He's got his sun hat on and his goggles and the ludicrously big poncho that would just kind of blow in his face when he's driving around. I've seen a lot of people because this is just the same Luke figure that you would get like separately in the Black Series, and I've seen a lot of people complain about like the soft goods on him, like how his clothes, like his normal shirt, doesn't really look quite right, like it doesn't fit quite right. But I can see nothing wrong with that. It's like, it's such a kind of rare, to me at least, thing to be getting proper cloth clothes on a 6-inch figure that's just, regular Hasbro retail times. It's nothing high end. It's not some posh Japanese figure. And it's like, oh, this is nice. And, it leads you to muck about with things like this. So it's always fun to have some accessories like that, I think. If I was going to point out something odd about this whole set, though, it's the fact that he comes with the lightsaber. And it's like, of course he's going to. You're not going to do a Luke Skywalker figure and not give him a lightsaber. But at the same time, it's like, well, he wouldn't actually have been doing anything with it while he was dressed like this, would he? I literally only realised the other day that throughout the whole of A New Hope, Luke doesn't do anything with that lightsaber at all, does he? That fighting at the end, seeing Vader fight Obi-Wan, he doesn't go and think, oh, I've got one of those. What they're fighting with, I can go and join in and help him. You just know, I'll continue to use my gun that I've got, that I stole off someone, and completely forget about the fact I've got this awesome weapon stuck on my hip all the time. I don't know, man. The Last Jedi has been making me think way too much about Star Wars than I ever have done before, and perhaps that's slightly unhealthy. So yeah, there you have it. There's my birthday haul from the 25th year of me being on this planet. Woo! Please stop the march of time.